guys, it's Janice from Ozark Family Homestead. I've had several of you ask if you could have the recipe for our pizza dip because I showed it in the What We Eat in a Week video and y'all thought it looked good. So I have enough to make a second batch of it today. We're going to a family gathering for Father's Day tomorrow, so I'm going to make it up today and take you guys along with me. I'm also going to take you along with me tomorrow to my parents' house when we're going there for Father's Day because I'm actually going to put this in the oven at my parents' house, and so you guys have to come with me so you can see what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. So I had my ingredients set out. I have to finish the first ferment on kombucha and get our yogurt in the fridge, but we're focusing on the pizza dip here. I'm going to gather up my little helpers and we're going to get to work on it. So here we go. All right, I've got my helpers in here and they're going to work on a couple tasks while I do something else. Anna is taking care of chopping up these, we use turkey pepperoni, and she's going to use the whole baggie right there. She's stacking them up and she's cutting them into quarters. So we'll have a whole bunch of those little pieces to use in our pizza dip. And she's doing a good job. Happy helper? Yeah. Okay, and Abigail, she likes to grate up my mozzarella cheese for me. Is that a good job? Yeah. And now my recipe calls for 1 package of shredded mozzarella. We buy our cheese in the big blocks, so this is a 2-pound block of cheese, and I have just roughly cut it in half, and then in half again, so each of these blocks should be about 8 ounces. I'm shooting for 1 pound of shredded mozzarella cheese, and we can always add more, because I don't really know if you can overdo the cheese on this pizza dip or not. We've never overdone it. So she's going to work on this. And I am going to head over here and work on getting the cream cheese mixture made up, and I will take you along for that. Okay, so while girls are helping out with the cheese and the turkey pepperoni, I'm going to do the cream cheese mixture here. And basically all it is cream cheese with some seasonings, some spices mixed in there. So I'm going to use 2 of these 8-ounce packages of cream cheese. Now, I have had these sitting out on the counter for a while, and these are good and soft. And I want them to be good and soft because I'm going to smash them all up and mix these seasonings in there with the cream cheese. And I want to make the job as easy on me as possible. And the cream cheese being soft will make it as easy as possible. So I'm getting all the last bits off here because we don't waste food in this house. Isn't that right, Sarah? Okay. Cream cheese is in there. Now this is our oregano. What I'm going to use is a teaspoon of each of these. Oregano, the red chili peppers like they have at pizza restaurants, garlic powder, and basil. Just a teaspoon of each. Since this is homegrown oregano, it's too big. So I need to mince that up some. But that is in there. Teaspoon of that. Teaspoon of this. I always save the powdered stuff for last because it leaves a powder coating on my teaspoon. All right, all those are in there, and now I'm just going to start smashing it all up. And this is why I want that cream cheese to be soft. Otherwise, this would be very tedious work. So I'm going to do this, and we'll bring you back when I have it all mixed up together. And we're going to start throwing things in the pan here in just a little bit. I do still need to make up my pizza sauce. And I will show you how I make up my pizza sauce here in just a minute. All right, I've got all the cream cheese mixed up with the spices, the seasonings in there. And this is going to go, this is the first layer in our pan here. I'm just going to put everything in here. And then we're going to make up our pizza sauce. Now, you can buy pizza sauce from the store. The recipe calls for 14 ounces of pizza sauce. I don't buy pizza sauce. I just buy tomato sauce, and then I make whatever I need to make out of the tomato sauce. So that's what we're going to do. My tomato sauce cans are 8 ounces. So I'm actually making up 16 ounces of pizza sauce today, and my pizza dip turns out fine. So having those 2 extra ounces does not hurt anything. I'm going to spread this all out, a nice even layer. Really all pizza sauce is the tomato sauce with some seasonings added in it. So this is not difficult at all to make. I like that this is a quick little snacky dish to take along to gatherings because everybody always likes it. I actually got this recipe, okay, I've had it for many, many years. Many years ago when I just had a little Sam and a little Sarah, and we had it was a mommy and me group that I would go to with my 2 little ones. And we would have get-togethers where the ladies would each bring a dish. And you would bring the recipe along and you would share it with the other ladies. This right here is one of the recipes that one of those sweet ladies shared with everybody. And it's been a family favorite ever since then. We just really enjoy it. And I'm actually, okay, I have a picture of me with little Sam and Sarah from back in 2009. And I'm going to put it at the end of this video. Just because I like it. My sweet little babies that are acting like grown-ups at this point. So I am putting my 16 ounces of tomato sauce here in this bowl, and I'm using the same bowl because I don't want to do extra dishes. You think that's funny? Sarah thinks that's funny.
And practical.
And practical, that's right. Okay, to my 16 ounces of tomato sauce, I am going to add 1 teaspoon each of the minced garlic, the oregano, and the basil. And ta-da, I will have pizza sauce. Minced garlic. Well, I'm going to save the oregano till last since I have to use my hands. Basil. Okay. And our garden oregano. All right, I'm just going to mix it all up real good. And then we're going to plop it on top of our cream cheese mixture here. Okay. I'm going to spread this out, and when we come back, we're putting the pepperoni on top. So we'll be back for that. All right, so we've got the cream cheese mixture. We have the pizza sauce, the homemade pizza sauce here. Anna has finished up our pepperoni. This is a 5-ounce baggie, and she used the whole thing. I am, by the way, going to have the whole recipe down in the description box, so you can check that out. This is all just going to get sprinkled all over. And then we're going to put cheese on top. Now, you can bake this right away. You can put it directly in the oven, cook it up, serve it to everybody, and they'll love it. We are not eating this until tomorrow at a family gathering. And so I am going to cover this up with a lid and stick it in the fridge overnight. And I'm taking it to my parents' house, and I'm taking you guys with me. I hope my mom lets me record in her house. I haven't asked Mom, so...
Yeah, you might want to ask her.
I might want to ask her. I think she'll be okay with it. And I'm actually going to bake it in her oven, and I will show you guys what it looks like when it comes out of my mama's oven. So I think that cheese looks good. That was a pound of cheese that we grated up ourselves. Okay, I'm going to put a lid on this, stick it in the fridge, and we'll be back. For you guys, it'll be in just a second. And we'll see what it's like after it's baked.
I love this. I still not.
It's the next day, guys. We're at my mom and dad's house. And she did give me permission to film. So I have a good mama. Actually, it's kind of wild because my mom and dad, they don't even have internet at their house. So they have no clue what we're putting on the internet. Oh, Grandma's listening. See, she wouldn't have known it if I had recorded. She wouldn't be able to see it. But kids are having fun in Grandma's swimming pool, waiting on some cousins to show up to swim with them. So I'm going to take you guys inside with me in just a little bit. Whenever we're ready to eat, I'll get that pizza dip out of the oven and I'll show you guys how it ended up turning out. We'll see you in a little bit, guys. Okay, I'm getting ready to put it in the oven. It's going to go in for 350 degrees for 20 to 30 minutes. And then I'll show you guys whenever it comes out and you'll see the golden brown, ooey gooey, good stuff whenever it comes back out. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Okay, it should be ready. It looks good. We're going to go ahead and take it out of the oven. And Sean, I'm going to put it on the counter here behind you. Look at that. Look how pretty. Okay, golden brown. That's what we want it to look like. 350, 20 to 30 minutes. I'm going to let it cool just a little bit and then let children dig in on it. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm going to video taking it out of the pan though. Scoop some up there, Landon. Look, ooey gooey goodness. Yum, yum. Aunt Janice's pizza dip is great. There you go. And those bagel chips there, that's what's good with it. All right, guys, thanks for coming along with me today to my mom and dad's house and helping us to celebrate Father's Day. They all got quiet behind me because Aunt Janice started talking. We're having a fun time, and I'm glad you guys were here. They're going to eat up the pizza dip, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already. And please tell your family and friends to watch Ozark Family Homestead. It really helps our family's channel to grow. So, thank you so much, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye.